Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday. When you see this video, probably not, but it's time for weekend, so I trying to drink a beer here, opener, icebox. It's the time of the year again. October is most of the time the year of the moment that all the bock beers are released here, and then yeah, there's also always special beers here from different kind of brands. Anyways, really nice dark beer. So cheers. So let's get over to the main course of this video. This is a short collection update, let's put it that way. Visited the record store and picked up a couple of CDs and decided to share with you guys. Yeah, you know, why not? Before I go into that, you're listening to Exist Trace with Neo-Japanese Heroine, an album I talked about in my Japanese collection update I did last time. So that's what is spinning in the back here. Good music, good band, all female. Yeah, metal band, rock band. I don't know what I say. I just call it J-rock, and yeah, let's go from there. Anyways, 5 CDs I bought at the record store. It's not just some gap fillers or albums that I had that I want back in my collection, or albums that were missing in my collection, that kind of stuff. You know, not really big things, not really new releases or really hard to get stuff or something like that. No, just simple releases. First one up is Dead Heart in a Dead World by Nevermore. Yeah, trying to rebuy some of the Nevermore albums. I had some in the past and kind of regretted to get rid of them, and it's a really good band, good vocalist World Dane, and really nice guitar work as well, but good metal band from the States. Yeah, it's an album I not spend too much time on, but I thought, you know, I want to have it in the collection, and like I said, I'm trying to rebuy here. There's some Nevermore releases and get the ones back that I had and fill it on with releases I didn't have. But this Nevermore is just released on Century Media. But really nice find here, really good metal band. So really happy to have this in the collection. Nothing more to say, guys. It's just a band you like or you don't like. But if you're a metalhead, most of the people I talk to about this band and like this band. So yeah, fantastic band. Really nice vocals, like I said, good riffs, good solos. Yeah, really nice songs. So nothing wrong with releases like this to have in your collection. So yeah, really happy to have it. Nevermore, Dead Heart in a Dead World. That's the first one. Let's put it down there. Next one is an album I didn't have in my collection, but band I have had albums from, and I have still a couple of them. But yeah, I need to fill all the gaps I want to have from the releases I want to have from this band, and this is Battalions of Fear by Blind Guardian. German power metal, kind of the speed metal touches in there because this is the band's first album. They still had a bit speedy sound to it. Hansi Koos is also still played bass in the band, the vocalist I mean. Later on they added a bassist and he went do the singing. But this is a really different release than the later work. The later work is definitely more power metal, means some symphonic edges to it, a bit different than the earlier releases. Still has those elements from the past, but overall the sound of the band changed a bit during the years. So this is a bit more rougher around the edges. It's a really decent release. This is the band's first album, 1988 I think, and it's an album that is really highly appreciated in the vinyl community, and I can see why. It's a good release. This is an old pressing on Virgin, so it's a really simple booklet here. Sadly, wish they would make a bit more from it, the lyrics or something, but no, it is what it is. But I'm still happy to have an early press from this album. Good album, really enjoyed it. Definitely worth picking up, guys, if you haven't heard this one. I really like the album artwork, fantastic. Really enjoy it. Battalions of Fear by Blind Guardian. Then I picked up an album from Deep Purple, which I never owned in any format or whatever. I think I even heard it a lot of times in the past. So, but this Stormbringer. In 1974 release, did I say it right? Yeah. David Coverdale on vocals, I think, and Glenn Hughes on bass and vocals, if I have that correct. Yeah. But I always enjoyed the album artwork, really cool. But like I said, it was not an album I dived too deep in the past, so I decided to pick it up, and dive a bit deeper into this. I haven't listened to it yet, though. I still need to do that. Let's say this is all pickups I just recently did. I haven't spent too much time about it, but I definitely will. Again, an old pressing on EMI. So yeah, awesome. Deep Purple Stormbringer, and what's up with the okay, anyways, check out this album if you haven't done so, but I definitely will give it more time, or listening to time to. Maybe after this CD is over I will put it in. Yeah, Deep Purple. Also picked up the first solo album by Steve Harris, British Line. Just found this randomly. An album I have heard in the past but never owned a copy of. It's definitely different than the stuff he did with Iron Maiden. This is definitely more hard rock, a bit less metal. Overall, it's a really nice release. It's not something outstanding, but yeah, it's decent. It's okay. It's Steve Harris, his bass playing is well known. But yeah, he gathered a bunch of musicians around to this release and made this so well. And I think he has released the second one as well years later. But I have never heard of that one. Never heard that one. This one I have heard, so I kind of know what it sounds like. But the other one I never heard of, so I can't tell you how that is. One is. But this is really nice. I really adore the artwork. I have to say, the animated kind of lion-ish image here. I think it's a lion. Here's the man of the hour, Steve Harris, of course, on bass. And here's the whole band lineup. Of course, there are all lyrics in here. Let's see, there's the other one. Yeah, the other people write also stuff on here. It's not only Steve Harris, so that's good to see. But it's not only Harris. So there's definitely some work with other people there. And I just want to see if there's a band lineup somewhere. Steve Harris bass, Richard Taylor vocals, David Hawkins guitars, keyboards, and then we have Graham Leslie guitar and Simon Dawson drums. So that's the band lineup. You can read it. Track listing on the back of the booklet, which is also on the back of the CD. So yeah, I could pick up these releases pretty cheap, so I'm really happy with that. And this is appeared to be enhanced CD version, which contains the album and MP3 files. Okay, whatever. So nice. So yeah, British Lion by Steve Harris. And the last one I picked up is an album from Alice Cooper, and it's called Trash. Let's do it that way. Trash. It's not fresh, but trash. Album I had in the past, 1989 album, classic album. Of course, had the hit Poison on here. Produced by Desmond Child. Yeah, it's a great album. I had it like in the past, but it also was one that I got rid of when I moved. But slowly here and there, I pick up some Alice Cooper's albums again. And this one is definitely one that I have in my collection. I have special memories on this album as well, so I needed to have this back in the collection. Classic album. Spark in the Dark, House of Fire, Why Trust You, Only My Heart Talking, Bed of Nails, This Means in Love With You, Trash, Hell Is Living Without You, and I'm Your Gun. Has some help from other famous musicians as well. I think John Bon Jovi was on here in some tracks, and what was it? Joe Perry and Steven Tyler, I think. People like that, you know, and the book is all lyrics and information and stuff like that. There's nothing groundbreaking there. The pictures are on the booklet itself and the outside. So, but yeah, really fantastic album, really steady classic hard rock album. Yeah, everybody has. If you own some Alice Cooper material, everybody in some certain way have the song Poison. It's a classic. Yeah, great song. But overall, the album has some really decent tracks on there. So happy to have it back in the collection. Alice Cooper. So that's the last one I have for today. Didn't want to make the video too long. Hopefully you have something from it. You like something from it. I will name the albums in the description and maybe some links as well, so you can look it up. And hopefully there's something for you there, and you said, hey, I want to have that one as well. So that's it, guys. Nothing more to say. I want to wish you a good day if you will see this, and yeah, hope to see you guys back with another video. Thank you, take care, and cheers, and have a great day.